can you talk me briefly through the race, the heats, semi-finals?
So yesterday was the heats. My first run was pretty all over the show. I had 3 touches, I think, and I was offline. It was not good. So I knew in the second run I needed to pick it up a bit if I wanted to make the semi-finals. So because I was sitting in, I think, 31st or 32nd. So my second run was a lot better lines. Only 1 touch, should be none, but 1 we'll go with. And yeah, I ended up in 28th, so just scraped in, but. It wasn't an amazing run, but it was solid and enough to get me into the semi-finals. So
how did the process of becoming a 2012 Olympian go for you?
Well, for me, it actually worked out that I wasn't really involved in the process because Australia and New Zealand both qualified a place at the World Championships. I didn't, but being the other Oceania country, I've now got the Oceania spot from racing here. I would have liked to qualify it myself. I thought my first run at Worlds was quite good, but that was the race there was a lot of wind and it was screwing up people's runs, so it was cancelled, unfortunately. But I mean, it's all worked out, and yeah, we're all going, so it's pretty exciting.
If you try to imagine how it will be being there at the Olympic Games, participating in such a huge and wonderful event, did you already try that, and do you have an idea how that will feel, how that will be for you?
It's pretty hard to imagine, to be honest. I'm not sure how it will feel. I imagine it's going to be very overwhelming. I know I'm going to have to deal with that somehow so that I can still race my best, but I'm just excited. I mean, everything about it is exciting, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah. Hey, and I've also been told that you took a break from medicine school.
It's been pretty hard, to be honest. I go to the University of Otago, which is in Dunedin, which is at the very bottom of New Zealand in the South Island, so it's freezing in winter and there's no white water. We have about 50 metres of flat water with about 10 gates, and my coach isn't there either, so the last 3 years have been pretty hard. I've just done everything I can to balance keeping up my training as well as passing all my exams, because medicine's full time and it's 26 hours of class a week, sorry, so it's pretty full on, so it's been really hard. I'm really lucky I've had my brother down in Dunedin with me. He's studying medicine as well, and my sister, so I can train with them and they're good support. But it's been a hard 3 years just keeping my foot in paddling. So now I've just November 2011 was the end of my 3rd year exams, and my school has let me take a year off between 3rd and 4th year, so I've still got 3 years of my degree left, but I'll have to go back to that after this year. So it's been hard, but hopefully this year I can really step it up.
Yeah. And Ella, you're the 6th woman in the history of the Cook Islands who will participate at the Olympic Games this year. What is the significance of that for the Cook Islands? What does that mean for the people of the Cook Islands?
I think it makes them very proud. Being only the 6th woman, and I'm only the 2nd to qualify, not by being given a tripartite place as well. So I think, especially for the women, there's this whole Cook Islands Women in Sport kind of program over there, and they're trying to keep women in sport and keep going. And I think it's really good for the whole community because they can see what I'm doing, and I go over there and I help out with things, and I think it's really good. I'm being a role model and mentor to all the younger Cook Islanders and everyone who wants to do this kind of thing. So yeah, it's really good. Yeah.
Hey, and Ella, well, you are living the dream. I can imagine a lot of young Cook Islanders, whether they live on Cook Islands or in New Zealand, they would love to become as successful as you are. They would love to become an Olympian as you are right now. What would you like to tell them? If they have a similar ambition, motivation, how do you do this?
Well, I don't know. A lot of Cook Islanders live in New Zealand as well as in the Cook Islands, so for both of them I'd kind of just say to keep giving things a go. Kayaking especially is pretty hard for the Cook Islanders because we don't have any rivers, but any sport that they want to do, they can do. You just have to keep trying. At the same time, they need to keep their education up as well because that's just as important, but I mean, you can get so much satisfaction out of sport, and it's really fulfilling. So it's best to just keep going no matter what the outcome.
Wow, that sounds like a wonderful advice. Thank you very much, and I wish you good luck at the Olympic Games in London this year.
Thank you.